Hi there, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Kerbal Space Program. Only today I think it's going to be Kerbal Aeronautics Program. Because I think I might now finally have enough bits to make something resembling an actual aircraft. Now what I do need to... now this is where I'm going to have to learn... maybe I don't in fact, but you know. So, now I've just got a... going for the vectored thrust idea here. I'm really just adding those because I think I haven't added them before and it looks cool. Now, I don't know much about space planes. Like, I really don't know anything about space planes. But the... well, this isn't going to be a space plane, really. This is going to be a plane. But I think I understand the notion that the center of lift is I'm going to want the center of lift to be more or less around the center of thrust. And of course, I'm using I'm causing myself problems here because I'm using jet engines. Oh, I've got that now. Ooh. Where's my gear bay? I've got a gear bay somewhere. I'm using solid fuel engines and things like that. Am I completely deranged? I think I'm completely deranged. I don't think I have enough to do space planes at all. I think what happened was... I took a mission to use the small gear bay. Yes, that's what it is. And that gives you access to the small gear bay. I wanted the small gear bay because then I could have the landing gear so I can actually get the space. There. So I can't actually do this. Well, I say can't. There is another method. Not necessarily a very intelligent method, but there is another method. That's interesting, that's not good. I don't want them like that. Can I stick them on there? Now that's not actually how you want the elevators to go, obviously. But I can rotate them. like that. And I can in fact rotate the whole aircraft. Like that. Okay, I was going to think of maybe doing, if I could make a space plane, I could do some of the survey missions. I don't think that is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to launch this anyway. So basically, I'm going to go up and then, you know. This isn't going to work. This is not going to work, but it should be funny. What the hell was that? Great big huge pink arrow. Very strange. Right. I'm feeling a bit. No, actually, let's turn on my pilot. I'm actually feeling vaguely in control here. What's going on? Oh! When did those come? I haven't seen those before. Well, I mean, I've still seen them in the tutorials and that, but I haven't seen them. I haven't had access to them. Kind of interesting. Oh right, now, oh god. No, I want Kerbal, and then I want. There we go. I actually want the focus to be me. Oh, don't know how to make the focus me. And I'm flying into the ground. Now, all my rigorously earned knowledge to do with aerodynamics and spacecraft and stuff, they all tell me that flying straight into the ground is bad. Ooh! Ooh, very bad! Sneakingly bad! That kind of bad. Prevent to launch. La 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 la, that never happened. La 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 la. That's what would have happened if I stopped paying attention. But clearly that's not what actually happened. Yeah. Can I revert back to... Oop, no, I want to revert. Revert back to space plane. I don't know how to make space planes. Or anything. I don't know how to make anything. Oh, dearie me. Let's just forget that, shall we? Right. Mission control. I think I should be able to do this one. What's the other thing? I was looking at something, the idea was to give me a ton of science. Oh, this will give me a ton of science. I didn't realize there were so many, Each stage gives you science, apparently. That gives you a ton of science. Hmm. Looking stuff for, you know, what are the rewards? It's at the point to kind of look at, okay, what gives me rewards? That gives me a lot of money. A lot of money. The way it would trick me is, oh, anyway, you want to build satellites, and deploy it into equatorial orbit around Kerbal. Argument of periapsis. I don't know what an argument of periapsis is. That periapsis is quite far out. Like normally I go for 70k, and this is 8 million. Excellent! Hopefully this one will turn out alright. So we're going to build a specific thing for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load orbit or bust. I'm going to take off everything below here. And is it here I want to do it? Basically I want to add this as a sub-assembly. Oh, this confuses me. I'll do that again later, I think. Now, what I actually want to change for the I really wish the scroll wheel will zoom in and out, and then yeah, never mind. As opposed to up and down, I understand why you want it, but. So actually what I want to change is this lot. So it's going to be the stay point next. We're just going to chuck things off here. Oh, I think I'm... Ah, right, okay. You need to have a root component. Oh, okay, that's fixed it. And you need to have a root component, or everything just dies. It all goes confused. And that is now a root component, which it wasn't before. Right, that's got to have a small. That's got to have a reaction wheel because pods. These come with reaction wheels, effectively. But these do not. So I'm going to chuck another thing on there. I've no idea if those things are balanced. I think they're alright. I was going to make it look a bit more like an actual satellite. What I'm going to do is going to give this a really tiny fuel tank and a really tiny engine. Because that's going to be the final maneuvering. Right, so this is going to be first. This is probably not very efficient. I think I'm overdoing this massively. Yeah. Because before, I mean, essentially from this bit here, that's a fuel tank plus booster. That was what I used to get into various orbits. So I rather suspect I don't need such a big thing, and I think I'm going to be throwing most of this away, in fact. And so I should do things like recover it better and stuff. But I'm not doing any of those things. I also don't know how to change. I think the argument of periapsis is where the periapsis is on the orbit. And of course I should have checked my staging ages ago, but I did not. And I'm going to make a new stage. That long. I don't know if I'm going to be able to control that bottom section. That doesn't matter. Haha! I can't engage the SAS. I'm actually not sure if I can control the thing actually. I don't want to touch anything because if I can't control it, I can't control it. If I can control it, I don't want to touch anything until I get over 10k in height. I think I've got some control. This might be one of those I did not think that through kind of moments. Yeah, I can. Okay, I do have some control. Whether I have the right amount of control is obviously another question. Maybe I should have brought some science up here. Should have brought a, maybe I don't know if I've got enough room to do a lab, but maybe I should have done that. Oh shit! Going the wrong way. Pressing the key does not, in fact, make it work better. I have to remember that. Well, hopefully I've not actually ballsed up my orbit. I am ballsing up my orbit. This might be a thing I need to wait until I've got an SAS controller. Other possibilities include taking a manned thing up there, and also paying attention to whether or not my staging has happened. Maneuvering gets easier, evidently, and I guess this makes some amount of sense. As I lose bits of my aircraft, as I chuck bits off my rocket, mysteriously, that helps. So, I can't control myself. There we go. Right, I'm going to get myself into my standard orbit. As much as I can. So I've drifted off going to the east, so I'm actually probably going to be not yeah, my orbit isn't going to be equatorial enough, I don't think. I think this looks to be my what they want me to do. And I think I'm not going to achieve it because I didn't because I didn't have an SAS. I wasn't able to keep myself in a very sensible orbit. I wasn't able to control things the way I wanted to. Well, I'm going to aim myself prograde anyway. Always just slightly drifting off. So let's see if I'll whether I'm going to have enough fuel to get my apoapsis and periapsis where I want them to be. If I don't, I'm just going to cheat and save scum and go back a step. Possibly the easiest thing to do is see if I can actually get into orbit with a manned spacecraft and get the thing more or less where I want it to be. Oh, god damn it. Stay on target, stop drifting around. Yeah, it's quite a big orbit. I don't know if this is a geostationary orbit. Or Kerbal stationary, I guess. Okay, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Nope. Oh wait, I do have slightly more. Arg! Arg! God! Arg! My rocket ship became very, very maneuverable all of a sudden as I suddenly threw a bunch of junk off the back end of it. Right, so I'm very close. It is now too maneuverable. Actually, let's turn off that then. Oh, still too maneuverable. Note yourself. Ah! Do not go into space without an SAS anymore, or a pilot. Oh, hell! Balls! Oh. Right, now I'm giving up on this one. That was just aggravating. How much weight have I got? Not very much. So the question is, can I make this with a manned astronaut thing? Or should I just go orbit and bust and go back a stage and see if I can fit the Science Junior on orbit or bust and just do as much science as I possibly can? With a view to, I mean, I think is I'd need to get like 90. Oh, hang on, let's have a think. How much is that? Mass is quite small, so let's go back to orbit or bust. Right, clearly my ability to pilot the aircraft, pilot the spacecraft, is less than is required. I mean, I just have to deal with that. So here's orbit or bust. We can get rid of the goo. Get rid of the goo. Now, these parachutes are irrelevant. They're not helping anybody. But I could, if I select them. Oh, yeah, okay. So why is selecting an individual item? So that way I can get rid of this. Okay, this is going to look a bit stupid. Now looking at this, it has to have power and an antenna. Okay, so well, if I'm not doing anything, I'll just chuck that on there. Still within my weight limit. I'm actually quite a bit within my weight limit. So this is going to mean I can actually have a pilot. Yeah. What I should really do, but yeah, the thing is, I've taken that contract now, and it's a pain to lose it. So we'll try again. But I'm clear. I am not good enough to operate the aircraft without either an SAS or I need to change my staging as well. Let's go back to the revert flight. Actually launch the aircraft. It's not what I wanted to do. Um. Okay, so big engine, yes, launch. Now that's going to be its own stage. It's going to be its own stage as well. Well. In fact, oh, come on, just do what? Move, thank you. Yeah. So basically, big rocket, first stage, second stage. This is going to be my orbital maneuverer. That's going to be when I'm in the right orbit. Detach the probe, and then when I'm down, and then I hopefully get back onto Kerbal from there. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel compared to them. So. And I'm actually getting very, very close to the amount of time I really want to spend on these episodes. So I'm in fact going to call it there, and I'm going to launch this next time, and we're going to see how this works. Yeah. So, well, you know, a bit of a cliffhanger, maybe, I don't know. So I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you'd like, subscribe and share if you've been enjoying these videos. Join us at nearlyenoughdice.com for our role-playing game team podcast and blog. And until next time, reach for the stars.